Hey guys, let's fix up some potato beds. And that's what's going on at Noah's house. Welcome back to the garden, guys. It is a beautiful spring. Is it spring yet? Yeah, I think it is spring. I think we passed the equinox. 2 nights ago, it was 25 degrees when I got up to go to work in the morning. I do get up pretty early, around 4:30, but still, it was 25 degrees. I think we're done with the 20s. I really do. But what I'm out here doing today, I just went, and see, well, I just went and got a pickup truck full of mushroom manure, mushroom compost, whatever you'd like to call it, because that's what the local place sells. We have 2 places. One's kind of hard to get stuff from on the days I'm off, but I do like to mix it up. I never like to use just one compost and everything, which I like to start stockpiling the 3 or 4 that I can get where I live in Pittsburgh, and that way I can do a mix, because I'm gonna also refresh some bags coming up here. My grow bags, they haven't been refreshed in a couple years. But check this out. This is what I plan on doing all my potatoes this year. And last year, these beds, I neglected them a little bit. I'm trying to get that soon. I neglected them a little bit, and they really fell because they dried out and they got really nasty. So I dug up some other stuff and I put in there. I gave it a good turn before winter. I mulched them heavy with leaves. I'm gonna lean on the mailbox over here. I mulched them heavy with leaves, and I covered them with black plastic. They still froze. Everything freezes. All my beds freeze in winter. But I took the plastic off and I took the leaves off a couple weeks ago. Everybody start warming up because they're still not up to temperature, but I want to plant all 3 varieties of potatoes in there. And I really want to mix in some compost. I'm going to turn it in. I'm kind of resetting the bed. I know I usually don't touch my beds. I just add on top, but these beds were in need of something. So let's get doing that. Okay, so here's what that looks like after. Oh, look, here's a rock. I always get a lot of rocks in there. Here's what it looks like after winter. It's kind of matted down, but it's still kind of loose, kind of friable, I guess you could say. But what I'm doing is I'm getting in here and I'm just giving everybody a good turn. You know what I mean? And I've already done this bed. I got everybody pretty much loosened up, looking good. And what I'm gonna do, I'm thinking probably 1 wheelbarrow per bed of the new compost. This one might get a little more, because this one's, see how far it sank? It really sank far. But I wanna get it, and I wanna top it up, and I actually wanna go maybe above and beyond a little bit. And then I'm gonna cover it back up with black plastic. Actually, I'm gonna get the thermometer in there. And I want to be around 50 degrees soil temperature to put the potatoes in. But that is, that's what I want to do for today. So I got to get moving some mushroom manure, mushroom compost. And let's get these beds turned around. All right, here we are at the truck. As you can see, there's my stuff. Now, I take my tailgate off. I get it down a wheelbarrow. Hold on a sec. Okay, like I said, here's my stuff. I take off my tailgate. I can just get it right down a wheelbarrow. Now, this is a mushroom manure, mushroom compost. Some people say, no, why do you put the tarp down? Well, it's good for the grass, yeah. But the thing is, I don't want most of that stuff to go in the garden. So whatever falls on there in the end, I scoop up and put in the wheelbarrow. And I get into the garden. So, I don't know, I gotta get shoveling. All right, so this one is amended, and I'll tell you what, I really thought it was gonna come up higher. It's light, soft, it's fluffy, like look over there. But I don't wanna just keep dumping more of this mushroom manure in. I do like the mushroom manure, but this mushroom manure, it's a little warm, it still needs to break down a little bit. So there's 2 other places that I do get compost from. And I make my own, but my own usually goes on my garlic bed because I don't really make that much. So I'm going to plant the potatoes in here. And as they grow up, I'm going to go get some more of the compost and have it in my compost stores. And I'm going to use it to kind of hill my potatoes up in a way. I'll keep throwing it around there, and I'll build the bed up, because after fluffing everything up, these 3 beds are going to sink a good bit. But what I do is I throw about 6 shovel loads into each of these beds. Then get the shovel, turn it over, do my thing. So now I'm gonna do my thing. Okay guys, here they are. They're all kind of dug up. Like I said, I am a no-dig gardener, but these beds, I don't know if it was neglect, the way I built them. Built these years ago. But once I got the plants out last year, they had fallen down. I'll put a card somewhere. But they had fallen down so bad, they were dried out. I had to get the shovel in there. I had to dig them, even them out. They fell extremely. I was digging out another bed and I put some of that dirt in, that soil, which I should have put more in that one. But like I said, I don't want to start mixing them around. I want to keep them all individual like. And like I said, as these fall down and the potatoes grow up, I will just amend them and hill them up with a little bit of compost. Okay guys, what do you think? That's getting the potato beds ready. It is almost April. I think today is the 20 something. I think Tuesday is April 1st. Haha. But that's what I want to do. Like I said, I'm going to plant potatoes. I have 3 different varieties. I'm going to stagger them because I have each of these beds divided in half, which I'm going to definitely make a potato video. Come on. But that's amended with the mushroom compost, mushroom manure, whatever you'd like to call it. Well, I have a whole over half a truckload. So what am I going to do with the rest of this compost? I have some bags and I have some other little beds and some experiments I want to do. Also, I want to put some cabbage in with those potatoes this year. Let's see what happens. But I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty happy to get this done. And hey, from the garden, I'm Noah. Thanks for stopping by.